So you want to be a DJ, huh? Well, welcome to the DJ world. And I'm very excited for you. Being a DJ is very exciting, and it's a lot of fun and rewarding. I have so much fun being a DJ, and I hope one day that you have that same fun. But this video right here is for the straight bottom. I want to talk to the people that is starting at the bottom and starting from scratch. This video, I wanted to share with you 5 things that you need to make sure that you have when you're starting out, and it's very important that you have it. So the first thing that I want you to have is a decent computer to run the DJ software. You need to have a decent computer that's running, that is very good. If you have a computer that is not up to par, you can hang all this other stuff out the window. Okay, just go ahead and throw it out the window, because it's not going to matter. If your computer is not running right, you can hang it up. You can hang it up. You're going to talk to other people, especially other DJs out there, and they're going to tell you about the difference between a Windows laptop versus a MacBook and all that. Okay, your boy Jimmy, I'm telling you from experience, okay? A MacBook is where you want to be, okay? I'm going to tell you, Team Apple, I'm representing all the way. I am Team Apple. However, you are at the beginning stage, okay? So the only thing you want to worry about right now is making sure your computer is able to run the software. And how you do that is you pick the software that you want. There's really only 2 of them. It's Serato, that's the most popular, and then you have Virtual DJ. You can pick either one of those, but I would suggest Serato. Okay, Serato is pretty much the industry standard, but Virtual DJ is also pretty good as well. So don't knock that. It's came a long way. You talk to anybody, pretty much they'll say Serato is what they use for the most part. So pick your software. And then once you pick your software, you want to check out the specifications of it that your computer would need to run that software. That's the only thing you need to worry about. Make sure that your computer has those specifications or greater, so that it can run the software correctly. Because if you try to run it on a computer that's not running right, it's not going to operate like it's supposed to, and you're going to get frustrated on top of trying to learn. So you don't want that. So make sure you have the right type of computer that can run the software. Okay, that's number one. So after you have your computer, you check the specifications on it, making sure that's working right, working well. And you downloaded the DJ software, and that's looking good, looking great. The second thing you want to do is find yourself a good DJ controller. Alright, so there are a good amount of DJ controllers, but we're not worrying about that. You're just starting out. You want to get a good beginner DJ controller. And the one that I highly recommend at this moment is this one that I have right here. This is the DDJ-FL X4, and this is what it looks like. This is actually my second controller that I have. I have a bigger one that I use for when I want to really get down. But this controller I actually use a lot, believe it or not, especially for like small gigs and short gigs where I'm doing like an hour or 2 and I'm gonna get in and get out. This is my go-to controller, and it does everything the big controller can do. It just does it in a different way. So don't think you can't throw down on this controller, because I do a lot of good stuff with this controller. Okay, so it's pretty good, and we're gonna get into what all these buttons do, but I just want to show you the controller right now. And it has a RCA output here where the music comes out of that you plug into your speakers and stuff. RCA, and it has a microphone input as well, so for your mic. And this controller, it runs about $300, and like I said, this is probably like the cheapest one you can find out that does everything that you need it to do and still have a lot of fun with it, and it doesn't break your pockets. So like I said, it's only like $300, and it's pretty small, compact. You can throw it in the back of your car or in the front of your car, and it doesn't take up a lot of space, and it does the job. It does the job, I'm telling you. I use it a lot, and whether I use that one or my big one, I still do the same type of work that I do all the time. So don't knock it. Don't knock it. It's a very good controller. The third thing you want to get is some studio monitors. This is so you can hear the music being played back out. I have some good studio monitors right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. That's one of them right there. The ones I have are made by Personas. Personas studio monitors. I believe these are the 3.5-inch woofers that are building them. They have 3.5-inch and 5-inch, but the 3.5 they do the job. Okay, and you can get a pair of them for like $100 off of Amazon, and they sound great. Okay, they sound great. They do the job. You're not trying to blow the doors off off the house, man. You're just trying to hear the music, hear your mixes, make sure they sound good. So these are great. I use them in my room, and they sound great, man. They really do. I turn them up like halfway, and they sound great. I highly recommend them. And like I said, you can put them on your desk, or you can buy some speaker stands for like $50-$60, and you're good to go. You got you some speakers in your room that you can hear your mixes. So that's the third thing you want to get, is some studio monitors. The fourth thing you want to get, if you don't have them already, is some good headphones. I do recommend getting some over-the-ear headphones, just so you know you get used to wearing those type of headphones. And when you go out into the DJ world, you're gonna need them, because you got all these sounds, and you want to make sure that you hear just your music that you're trying to cue up and mix. So over-the-ear headphones work really well. If you want to know what I recommend, I do recommend the Audio-Technica headphones. They sound really clear. I love their, I just love their brand. I love the way they have their sound and stuff within the headphones. So I do recommend the Audio-Technica headphones. The fifth thing that you would want to look into getting, and I do say look into because you don't have to have it right away, but you will need it, and that is an external hard drive. The reason is you cannot put a large variety of music on your computer. You do not want to put a large variety of music on your computer. The more things that you put on your computer is going to wear out your memory, and you're going to lose room on your computer for storage. And you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. The more stuff you have on your computer, the more it's going to slow your computer down, because it has to work through all that stuff that it has on its hard drive, on its memory. So you want to try to clear out as much space as you can. So having an external hard drive is very important. The bigger, the better. I've been doing this for years. I have all of my music on my external hard drive, and I have I think the biggest one I have is a 8 terabyte hard drive, and it's not full. It's not even halfway full. But I did that because I'm going to continuously, add on to it. I add on to it at least a weekly basis. So I already knew I needed to have a big hard drive because I want to have it for a very long time. So I have a 4 terabyte hard drive as well, and that's not even you know, fully it's not full at all, really. So you don't have to have a really big hard drive. I would say try to get like if you're starting out, like starting from the bottom, like a 1 to 2 terabyte maybe. You're gonna need the space, trust me, you're gonna need it. Especially if you're trying to do this for real, because your music library is going to continuously grow. It's new music coming out all the time, and you're going to have somewhere to put this stuff. So the bigger your hard drive, the better, and you can continuously add on to it, and you'll have your whole library with you everywhere you go. When you start looking into hard drives, you have two versions. You have a HDD hard drive, and a SSD, and that pretty, yes, HDD because that's hard disk drive, and then you have a SDD, which is SSD because that's a solid state drive. And the difference is the HDD drive is it's a platter that spins around, and it's spinning around when you turn it on or plug it in. And the difference with that is it takes a while to get started, and it's a little bit slower than the solid state drive or the SSD drive. The SSD drive is a circuit board, so it quickly moves. Now that matters to a certain extent because when you're trying to pull up that information, the solid state drive, it picks it up real quick, and it doesn't take a long time compared to the HDD drive or the hard disk drive. So you need to get yourself an external hard drive because you don't want to put it on your computer. Your computer needs to be free. It needs to be free of space. The more space that it has to roam around, the quicker your computer will run. When you're DJing and you're doing quick mixing and all that stuff, when you get to that point, it's gonna matter. It's gonna matter. So let's just start off right. You want to do it right, not do it twice. Okay? You want to do it right, not do it twice. So let's just start out right and making sure everything is working like it's supposed to. So that's the fifth thing you want to have is an external hard drive. And that's where I want to end for today. I just want to give you those 5 things. I want you to work on those 5 things. Make sure you have that, and I'm gonna check in with you on the next video. All right? Peace.